Hello, my name is Benny Somes, and I'll be talking about my service learning that I did over the last few weeks with the men's and women's volleyball team in the strength room, and with helping the athletic trainers during two of the women's matches. I had the opportunity to help Stormy out at the B-State game and at the Columbia game, preparing the game, what an athletic trainer would do in a day before a game, how she sets out the waters, how we give out the waters. That was a majority of my job. I didn't do any rehab stuff. I just kind of observed what Stormy was doing, how she was talking with the athletes, connecting with every one of them. And in the weight room for the men's and women's team, I was volunteering to help them lifting with approval of my coach. I helped them with their strength and conditioning, showing them how to clean, showing how to do various lifts and movements, also pushing them and also keeping good relations. Oh
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip.
One of my biggest takeaways from this is just communication is so important, such as, communicating with Stormy and seeing how she was connecting with all the women's athletes on either side of the teams that were playing. If it was Columbia or Bluefield, she still connected with all of them, and that if I want to be an athletic trainer, I need to have good connections, making them comfortable, taping them up, assessing their injury, or just checking on them. A takeaway from the strength and conditioning for the men's and women's side was my leadership with the weight room, with the lifts that I was showing went a long way, because if I had just gone through the motions with lifts, they would have been like, I don't really have to do this. But since I showed proper form, technique, and leadership, not just their example of when I would lift for them as well, but also while showing them how to do the lifts, I think it pushed them to really have a good idea of proper form and structure, and how the workout should look like, and how intense you should be going. With my Clifton strengths, my futuristic really helped me visualize like how I'd go about lifting and how I'd go about helping Stormy out without getting in the way and letting her do her thing. I really didn't want like my presence, and especially with Stormy, to mess with her flow of that day. My restorative helped me when I was helping like Mackie, for example. When he was trying to clean, his form would always be wrong, but I'd help him correct it, and I'd see certain patterns and problems from everybody that I would address in one go. In my significance, I just wanted to take pride in helping our team in the weight room and helping Stormy, even if it was like stretching somebody out, like a stretch out an athlete before a game, which is really cool, that she let me do that. And with my deliberative strength, like it just helped me be like cautious and thoughtful, especially when watching Stormy tape an ankle. Like I've seen her tape it a million times, but this time when I was like watching her, I was like, oh, like that's interesting. Like she's so careful yet so fast with it. Adaptability just helped me overall with the change of speed with helping the team lift, and helping Stormy. There are things that came up like, hey, I need you to do this, I need you to fill this water, okay, I'll go fill it up. Or like with lifting, like someone would mess it up and I'd have to just drop my lift and then go help them. With my workforce competencies, like I didn't really see much of a change with how I went about with them. Like critical thinking and problem solving was just kind of a given with my adaptability, strength, and Clifton strengths. Communication as well. Actually, no, I had to explain exercises a lot more clearly with the team, and especially when I was like even stretching people out, I would like try to explain to them like what it works on in the right way, and not just like, oh, like I've done this my whole life, so this is what it works on. Ethical reasoning, like I also had to understand the role that I was playing when helping the teams lift, that like this is me serving you guys. Professionalism, I was just myself, very respectful. I didn't want to step out of my boundaries. Moving forward, I would really like to continue to get like hands-on experience with strength and conditioning. I mean, I've been doing it for 5 years. You could look at my hands; are like messed up from it, and I just hope to get better at it. As much as experience is great, you know, like my knowledge is just here, my experience is here with it. So I hope to one day be even with that. As well as athletic training, experience and knowledge, I'm right here with it for both. But I just want to be able to learn more about performance testing and be able to design strength and conditioning programs that also tie into my athletic training knowledge as well. I just hope that I can apply all of this stuff that I learned into my future internship or a future full-time role wherever I'm available to be put in, so I could help athletes and give back to the sports world. Thank you.